A follow-up on a couple of stories we brought you earlier this week on 13 WMAZ News regarding two different organizations going into executive session. Molly Jett talked with a couple of First Amendment experts to give you a closer look at what qualifies as executive session and why it is sometimes legal.
In Georgia, an executive session means a portion of the meeting is lawfully closed to the public. The majority of government office, commission, board, council meetings are public. After all, it's your business they're handling and your tax money they're spending. But sometimes they are private.
And often the question is, when is it lawful to close a meeting to the public? Because the public otherwise has every right to be at these public hearings in a place like Georgia. According to Mercer law professor David Odell, it takes a majority vote for a government body to go into executive session. They may have good reasons for it and under the act, but again, the presumption is that the meeting should be open and that what you have to do is demonstrate in a way why it is that you want to keep this private. Discussions about personnel matters, lawsuits, or real estate purchases or contracts are the only reasons they can close a meeting. That's according to Richard T. Griffiths with the Georgia First Amendment Foundation.
They can't come out of an executive session and say, well, on item A that we discussed in the executive session, all in favor, please say aye. And then everybody votes aye. Okay, the ayes have it, and move on, and nobody knows what happened. And during any executive session, they can only discuss the issue. They can't legally take a vote. At some point, there has to be some explanation for why they're in executive session. State law says anybody who intentionally takes part in an illegal meeting could be charged with a misdemeanor. They could be fined up to $1,000. In Macon, Molly Jett, 13 WMAZ News.
According to David Odell, if they are receiving counsel from a lawyer about whether they can go into executive session, that cannot be in executive session. That discussion must be public. For a full copy of Georgia's Sunshine Law and Open Meeting Act, you can go to 13WMAZ.com.